You are living your life in a movie, but the question is it the kind of movie you want to continue to live in? What if you could rewrite the script? What if you could change the ending? Now, perhaps you're living in a drama where you want to have a different ending. You don't want any more drama or trauma. Perhaps you're living in a love story where you can never see that happy ending. So how can you change your future? Now, Hollywood movies and all great movies follow a 3-script formula. And most of us, to get to the point we're at now, will probably have already got to the end of that first act. That first act in the movie, it's where we're at now. It's the life we've had to date. It's the situation that we find ourselves in now. Now, lots of people who tell you how you can change your life, how you can transform your life, will try and tell you that you can go from that first act where your life is now, trying to deal with the challenges that you're looking to overcome, to that outcome that you want to have, that you can do that in one step. But that is not true. You cannot do that. Just like in a Hollywood movie, you can't go from that change in what's happening, understanding the situation you're in now, to everything being perfectly. You have to go through change. You have to go through struggle. You have to go through that second act, which in a Hollywood movie is about the struggle that you have to go through to get from where you are to the place that you want to be in. You have to go through that. And how do you do that? How do you get from where you are to where you want to be? So you do have to go through that struggle. And here is how you do it. Here is how you get to that better place. So first of all, you have to set a direction for your mind. And think of this like Google Maps. When you're going on a journey, maybe it's a long journey you don't know before, you don't know the route to get there, but you put it into Google Maps, you tell it where you want to go, and it's clear where you want to go. It works out how to get there. And you know, your mind is an incredibly powerful computer. Your mind is an incredibly powerful computer, even more powerful than Google. So just like with Google Maps, when you tell it where you need to get to, you don't need to worry about all the steps on the journey, because it will show you the way. And it's the same with your mind. You need to create a direction for your mind for where you want to get to. And how do you do that? You do that by creating a picture of where you want to get to. Creating pictures of what you want, of how you want to think, of how you want to feel, of how you want to act, of the things that you want to have, of the places that you want to be. And you can create that on a single sheet of paper. Lots of people do this. They call it mind maps or mood boards or vision boards. But it is about creating your own version of Google Maps. Where do you want to be? How do you want to feel? What do you want to be doing? What your life is going to be like in that future scene, the outcome of the movie. Because just like when people are writing a movie, they don't just go along with it and make it up as they go along. They see where they want to go. They create the plot and the story together. You have to know where you want to get to. So you create those mood boards, and if you subscribe to my channel, which I suggest you do, you'll find lots of helpful content about how you go about doing that, about how you go about creating that vision. The second thing that you need to do is to understand what obstacles are standing in your way. Because just like when you're going on a long journey, you're going to have to maybe do some detours. You're going to possibly take some wrong turns. You're possibly going to have to stop for petrol. Maybe you have a breakdown in the car. All those things that can happen, that can get in the way on any journey that we take in our life. So you need to understand what's going to interrupt your journey, because the reality is this, that most people who buy self-help books, most people who go on courses for transformation, go with great intentions. They know where they want to get to, or they get an idea of where they want to get to, but they fall along the wayside. And they fall because as soon as things start to get difficult, the doubt, the fear, the uncertainty that they have, the blocks that they have, stop them and take them back. So you need to understand what things are standing in your way, what beliefs are holding you back, what are the blocks and the issues in your environment the place you're in, maybe the people you're with that are holding you back. What's getting in your way, maybe in terms of capabilities and learning. You need to identify all of these things. And when you identify all these things, and usually it's not many things, it's going to be 2, 3, 4 things on that journey that you're going to need to navigate your way through, so you don't end up going off course, turning back, breaking down and never getting to that destination. So you need to identify those things, and something I talk about a lot about in my coaching with Boost Performance Coaching is about creating and understanding your critical path. You don't need to 101 things to make change to get where you want to go, and people get distracted. You need to know where you want to go and keep focused and stay on that path. Know those critical things you want to deal with on the way. So when you know those things, then what you can start to do is to condition your mind to give you the resilience, the strength, the determination to overcome those things, to overcome those challenges. And how do you do that? You do that by changing your subconscious thoughts, your subconscious beliefs. So you go from believing maybe that you can never have a great relationship. You can go from believing that to believing that you are worthy, that you are lovable, that you are deserving of having that relationship that you want. You can go from believing that there's no way you can ever make a lot of money because you've been conditioned to believe that money isn't available to you, to believing, to seeing, to expecting to be rich, to expecting to have the things that you want. You can do that. And when you start to believe that, then you start to do the things that you need to do to get that. We don't just manifest things, ask things for the universe to give us to them, but we believe things. And when we believe things are available, when we believe we can achieve things, we start to take the actions to get those things. And when things get hard, when challenges and obstacles get in our way, we reduce them from being big mountains to small molehills that we just step over and take in our stride. So you change those subconscious thoughts using hypnosis. Hypnosis is the most incredibly powerful tool for changing your fundamental thoughts and beliefs. And that's what I do with people with my hypnosis, with my RTT therapy, and in my Boost Performance Coaching. I help people to identify what's getting in their way, give them the beliefs, give them the confidence, give them the strength and the resilience to overcome those things, and give them the skills they need, or enable them to get the skills that they need to succeed in whatever they want to do. So using hypnosis, you rewrite your script. You rewrite your script to go from being anxious to confident. You rewrite your script from believing you're not good enough to expecting good things to happen for you. Whatever it is that you need to overcome to do that, hypnosis can do that for you. It gives you the script of how you want to think, how you want to feel, and even seeing those whole actions and processes. So for example, when I work with footballers or sports people, I help them visualize and effectively put into their muscle memory doing the things that they need to do, making the runs, getting in the right place, instinctively knowing what to do, striking the ball cleanly, expecting the ball to go in the back of the net. It is all about creating that script that you play over and over in your mind, whether that's going on a pitch, whether it's going out on a court, whether it's in your daily life, in your work life. Creating the script where you change your role as a protagonist, you change the goal of where you want to get to, you change the environment. So, in summary, whatever stage you're at in your movie right now, you can rewrite the second and the third acts. You will have to go through some struggles, but when you know where you want to get to, and when you identify the things that are getting in your way, you can give yourself the belief to overcome those things, to take things in your stride. And using hypnosis, you give yourself those beliefs to ensure you make that journey to that Google Maps destination. You rewrite your algorithm from Google where it knows what you want. It's going to give you more of what you want. Your mind is just like that. Your mind knows you want to get there. Your mind knows you want to overcome those challenges. Your mind will give you more of that, because your mind will give you more of what you focus on and what you believe in. And then finally, you use that hypnosis to get you to rewrite those scripts, and you can rewrite them in all aspects of your life, in your work life, in your love life, in your friendships, whatever you want it to be. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe to learn more about self-hypnosis, about hypnosis, how you can put these things together. And please do subscribe and sign up on there to get the latest updates, because I'm putting new stuff out there every week. And please also do go and visit my website, which is www.myfitmind.co.uk, where I share with you how I help people, all the issues I can help people with to transform their mindset, to think differently, feel differently, and get better results, outcomes in their lives. Thanks for listening. Please put any comments below and I'll happily answer your questions. Bye for now.